where you have a much better Unleash Prosperity program. Give us a hint.
Look, I think that there's debates between Democrats like Biden who want to increase taxes and Republicans about what spending cuts we need to make. I think the first thing we need to focus on is something else altogether, economic growth.
Yes.
GDP growth in the country.
Yes.
It's almost as though we've given up on it. I don't. Drill, frack, burn coal, embrace nuclear, unlock American energy. That's the first element. Second element, put people back to work. Don't pay people to stay at home. The top obstacle for every business in this country right now to grow is finding employees to staff open positions. Fix that. Now, a topic you and I have talked about a lot is reform the U.S. Fed. I favor a single mandate, dollar stability. We've talked about that one.
Very important.
That contributes to GDP growth as well.
Can we roll back in your platform? I'm sure you're there. You know, these new regulations, this is, Steve Forbes calls it modern socialism through the regulatory state.
Absolutely. I was actually just, we're
Talking
cut
to
from
Steve
similar
Forbes.
cloths.
Yes.
Exactly.
Good.
So the bottom line is the top wet blanket on the U.S. economy comes from that regulatory state. We have an opportunity. The next president has an opportunity to roll that back because West Virginia versus EPA, it's probably the most important Supreme Court case of the last year, declared many of those EPA regulations unconstitutional. But if those are unconstitutional, I think most federal regulations passed by the administrative state are also unconstitutional.
So let's make a run at it.
Absolutely.
That's a great idea.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
The whole bloody thing.
Shut down the administrative state. If there's one thing I do domestically, if I'm leaving office in January 2033 and I'm telling the American people, what did we do? We will again have 3 branches of government in this country, not 4. Shut down the administrative state. And that is the key to getting us back to 4+% GDP growth, which I believe is possible in our country.
Which I have preached for 4 decades.